about Susan Berman.
A portion of the closing arguments delivered by Dick DeGuerin yesterday, and again, those will continue next week. James DeSimone is with us. He makes some good points, yes or no? James, your take overall on Dick DeGuerin, he is freewheeling a lot of it, obviously. It's the opposite of the well-constructed audio-visual closing that we have seen sometimes in these cases, and which we saw from the state.
Well, he brings a certain amount of conviction and passion to what he's doing here, and basically conveying to the jury that he believes that Robert Durst is not guilty. And if he believes it after all these years, then maybe the jury should too. So, he's once again, he is making the best of what I believe is a bad situation for Robert Durst. But, if he went through 5 months of evidence in a deliberate way, I think it would be point more towards guilt. So he's doing what he can do to get his good friend of 20 years off.
What do you think about him saying, I wouldn't blame you if you hate Robert Durst after this?
He must be reading that room. I mean, when we're watching on television, of course, we have the benefit of you're on the scene reporters there at Court TV to tell us how the jury is reacting. And it appears as if the jury is reacting more favorably to the prosecution than the defense. So if you're reading the room, you feel that the jury is hating your client, acknowledge it, own it, but then insist you can't find him guilty because you don't like him.
Yeah, all right. James DeSimone, thank you for your time on this Friday. We really appreciate it. We're going to step aside, take a break as we approach the top of the hour. When we come back, we're still waiting for the jury, of course, in Ohio to come back. They're on their lunch break. They took their lunch break a little early, meaning they'll be back a little bit earlier. And Julie Grant will be here at the